The skin.
Oh.
This. Squeezed me. And when it squeezed me, now that makes it worse. I don't know what happened. Even if you look at my nose, these are bites. It was trying to press, but my head was so big it could not fit. One day we were looking after cattle, and I used now to be told, "Wapi kabandole, wacha aenda angalie, take off." So people would be waking up after I had done everything and then gone to school. Kuchukua mavi ya ng'ombe nini, amasingo ng'ombe. So one day I was conscripted by a python. That's another worst thing. So, you know, a python has that sound of meh, like a goat. Yeah. So these people thought it was a goat. So this thing was going around me. You want me to show you the mark? I can show you the python mark. Yeah. So what happened is it rolled me over. Yeah. And this is the skin.
Oh.
This squeezed me. And when it squeezed me, now that makes it worse. I don't know what happened. Even if you look at my nose, these are bites. It was trying to press, but my head was so big it could not fit.
So basically your head saved you. Kabandole ilikusaidia.
I'm told.
Ungekuwa umemezwa na python.
Kichwa kubwa python ilienda hivi. Ikaisha pumusi. So I was unconscious, I don't know for how long. Now what did they do? They bring up witch doctor to remove witches from me. Aye. And then they cut my chest. They bisected my chest here. This marks. To remove evil. Oh. Yeah, because my chest was compressed, I could not breathe.
Oh, because umefinywa na python, but hawa wanasema ni shetani na
nafanya. Sasa wakakata hii. Wakatoa blood hapo, wakaniwekea kwa mdomo. Anyway. So now, that now made it worse. Unamuona alizaliwa sijui na miezi ngapi. Unaona kichwa.
Nyoka zinampenda. Kwa historia ya nyoka, mlipata mbali na nyoka.
Mimi na nyoka tuko friends. So then after that now, things became unbearable. I started looking for my mother. I didn't know where she went from. Okay. She went, so I started going to Busia. I was told she went through that and disappeared in Uganda. From my home to Busia is very far. So while I was going, tukapitia Bumala hapo. I think it took me 1 or 2, 3 days. Who cared? Nilikuwa na ile suruali ukivaa. Unanyoga zile suruali za jamaa uko home. Zile unakaa chini unajivuruta na nini. Sasa huko nyuma matako zinaonekana.
Ile tu macho.
Ziko na vumbi.
Huko na tochi.
So the guy, I went and stood somewhere. Tulikuwa na hili Coast, I remember, Coast holiest tankers, zile za mafuta.
Yeah.
So nikakaa hapo, jamaa akaja akaniambia, akaniangalia, akasema, "Hiyo nini nataka hapa? Sina chakula. Nataka kwenda na wewe." So the guy was driving off and I was running. So I think he was looking at me in the mirror. Yeah. So he took me and then I was seated in the comfort. We reached Nairobi.
Oh, that's how we came to Nairobi?
Yeah, we went to his home in Kaloleni. I remember later on it was Kaloleni. He was a man of Somali origin. Then I stayed there for 2 days. He went away, he came back. He was going to buy milk. Then I'm told he was hit by a car on Jogo Road. That's how I became a chokora.
Oy.
So I started walking from place to place. I went to my uncle's house, he chased me away. I went to another one in Isli, the one who was now talking on TV at home. "He's my son, he's my son." He took me to Karen police station here. You know those days we had the Vagrancy Act. Ukipatikana ukitembea ovyo ovyo, ukizurura ovyo ovyo, unashikwa ndani. Unapelekwa kotini, Makadara, I think it was Makadara. Unawekwa kwa gari moshi, gunia inaandikwa mjinga rudi kwao. I think that's what it used to be.
Wow.
So when I was taken to Karen police station, there was a policeman there who happened to interrogate me. And when he realized that my mom, who is a Samia, my mom was from Samia, the Abahulo tribe, sub-tribe, and he was also a Mhulo. He's the one who told them to go, he'll take me himself. Then he released me again, and I walked away around. We were there in Kariobangi. There's no street I don't know with their old names in Nairobi, like Grogan Road. I know Lanty Road, Lanty's. So I did my gig, became a squad leader. Those days we didn't have this kuvuta ni. petrol or what have you.
Yeah. Glue.
Then we used to shower, clean ourselves in the Nairobi River, up near the museum. The museum was not even built, the modern museum.
Okay.
Then in the long run, I used to see people like Dr. Liki. Liki used to drive a blue Volvo. It was 240 DL. We used to be proud because now chokoras were like, and I had some little education from Buhui Primary School and whatever. So, ile 244 DL. Then I became a quiz to Liki. So Liki used to bring stuff, give it to us, chokoras. Then later on, the Hare Krishna took us in. So I became a devotee of Krishna, stayed in the temple, had a roof over my head. We used to adhere to the Hare Krishna doctrine of waking up every 3 a.m. in the morning to shower and then go to the temple, which informs you why I showered that time.
Okay.
Then I became that way. Then some Asian known as Ramlal Sharma, he used to come in and he had a Pujo 504. I can even remember the number plate, KNN 508, a 504. So anytime it came, I could go clean it up. Then he took me to his home at City High School because he asked me, Toto, takaenda shule? Yeah. So he took me to school. He gave me a room behind City High School, which is currently Pioneer International University. And my world was boom. So I started washing plates in various Shiri temples.
Okay.
Because we became now affiliated to so many temples from Hare Krishna. If there is sherehe mali ingine tunaenda, wakisha kula sisi ndio tunasafisha. And then I became a proper kula boy. Ile memwagio hapo
unakula.
Nakula, yeah.